If you are about to upgrade to N8N 2.0 sa self-hosted setup mo, stop muna. Kasi yes, maraming improvements, pero meron ding changes na pwedeng mag-break na mga workflows mo. In this video, I'll cover 1. The safest way to prep before upgrading. 2. Where things usually break in 2.0. 3. The fixes and quick tests that you can do. Here's the safe upgrade workflow. So una, punta muna kayo dito sa settings nyo. Sa settings, makikita nyo yung migration report. Sa migration report, makikita nyo dyan kung ano yung mga workflow nyo na pwedeng magka-issue when you upgrade to version 2.0. And it will tell you kung ano ba yung mga workflow na affected when you click it. Like this one, meron akong dalawang workflow na affected when I upgrade to version 2.0. When I click back here, meron akong iba pang workflow that I need to check. So, build your checklist para alam nyo kung ano yung mga i-change natin at itetest for later. For backups, mag-backup kayo ng current Docker Compose.yaml file nyo, and of course, you should also backup yung .env file nyo. And make sure to backup all your critical workflows. You might want to check yung video ko kung saan I teach you how to backup daily sa GitHub yung mga workflows nyo, and also a workflow wherein you can select specific workflow to backup in GitHub. Link in the description below. If you can spin up a staging VPS with the same setup, mas maganda siya na doon nyo itry. If wala pa kayong self-hosted N8N or kailangan nyo ng staging VPS, pwede kayong kumuha sa provider like Hostinger. Punta lang kayo sa hostinger.com/laquacheros and then piliin nyo yung KVM2 as a minimum setup. Perfecto kung ang ginagamit nyo ay Q-mode dahil meron na siyang 2 CPU cores. And then dito sa coupon, i-type nyo lang laquacheros. And then hit apply. With that, magkakaroon kayo ng 10% discount. Again, yung link natin and the code is in the description below. Now let's talk about what actually breaks. I'll give you the pattern for each one, what you'll notice, why it happens, and how to fix it. Break number 1. Some nodes may be disabled by default. Isa sa example, disable execute command and local file trigger nodes by default. When you click the documentation, pwede nyo siyang basahin, pero in summary, N8N 2.0, tighten security and defaults. Some risky capabilities are not just freely available now. Kung kailangan nyo pa nga rin yung execute command at saka local file trigger, kailangan nyong i-add sa environment variable nyo itong expression na to. Break number 2, file access restriction. So, some risky node like file access nodes will be restricted. Basically, if you read N8N documentation, anything that touches the server, like commands, local files, will stop working or gets blocked. And by default, these nodes can only access files in the N8N files directory. And ang fix dyan, bago kayo mag-update, you should set the N8N file access to environment variable to your desired path at dun yung ilagay lahat ng files na gusto nyong ma-access pa rin ni N8N. Break number 3. If meron kang code node na gumagamit ng environment variable, hindi na siya gagana. Bakit? Kasi makikita nyo na ang N8N block env access in node will now set to true by default. Kaya naman ang migration path nyo is i-turn siya into false if needed. Kaya i-add nyo yan kung kailangan nyo before upgrading to 2.0. Break number 4. Sa credentials, required na ang magkaroon ng callback o auth URL. Basically, ang affected nito is yung mga gumagamit ng local callback. Pero if you have your own domain, most likely okay ka na. Pero ang fix lang is i-re-authenticate mo yung specific credentials na yon for you to access the services pa rin. Or if you are using local callback, kailangan mo nang magkaroon ng domain callback. Break number 5. Binary data handling changes. As you can see, dati ang binary data ay hinahandle ng ating RAM. But now, by default, yung binary data will be stored to file system kung naka-regular mode ka. Kung ikaw naman ay naka-queue mode, it will be in your database. Or pwede rin naman na sa S3 compatible store. With that change, dapat sigurado ka na may enough disk space ka to handle your binary data. For me, ang naging fix ko is to add N8N binary data TTL to 24 hours para madidelete na agad yung binary data na yon at hindi maiipon sa disk space ko. At yung mga binary data na gusto kong isave, i-declare ko na lang sa workflow na isave siya into my Google Drive. Or you can use other storage stores. Break number 6. Sub-workflow waiting node output behavior change. So kung yung isang workflow nyo is merong sub-workflow at yung sub-workflow na to pag binuksan natin ay merong wait node, mas ma-handle na niya ng tama kung ano yung output. Dati kasi pag masyadong matagal ang wait node mo, bago pa matapos yung execution, nagbibigay na siya ng output even not the final output. Ang fix dyan, doon sa sub-workflow calling mo, mag-add ka ng option and then make sure naka-turn on yung wait for sub-workflow completion. And then just save that workflow. Once na-add mo na lahat ng kailangan mong idagdag sa environment variable ni Any10, i-save na natin siya. And then the first one to do is to command docker compose pull and then hit enter. Once na pull na yung updated version, ang kailangan na lang nating i-command ay docker compose down and then docker compose up-d hit enter. Once up na siya, pwede na tayong bumalik sa instance natin to check everything. By the way, makikita nyo na upgraded na yung instance ko to version 2.1.4 pero hindi pa rin mawawala yung mga issue sa ating migration report tool. With that, mas matutulungan kayo nito to check kung working pa rin ba yung mga workflow na nakalista dyan. If may hindi nagwo-work, you can always check the documentation of N8N or balikan nyo lang yung mga fix na pinag-usapan natin sa problem na na-discuss ko earlier in this video. Kung nakatulong sa inyo itong video, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. And it tells YouTube to show you more N8N plus automation tutorials. If you want my exact checklist before upgrading to 2.0, nandyan lang sa description yung link for the template. So recap lang tayo. First, go to migration report para alam nyo kung ano yung mga idadagdag nyo sa inyong N8N environment variable. Second, backup everything. 3, if possible, gumawa kayo ng staging N8N instance. 4, upgrade your instance and check if everything is working. So hanggang dyan nga muna mga lakwacheros, laging tandaan, less manual work, more lakwatsa.